He came over to my house, in my apartment, walked in the kitchen, and I was getting dinner ready.
That was a blind date.
He was a blind date. And he turned and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and we got married in September.
That was April 10th.
Yeah. Love at first sight.
You know, we've been married for 62 years, and we have 2 good ones out of that period. So
The first time we met was at Christmas at a Newman Club party, but then I didn't see him for a whole year. A year later, I had gone to my grandmother's funeral, and Newman Club was having a picnic. So I went because it was too late to eat in the dining hall, and I saw him. He had his mouth wired shut because he had his jaw broken in football, and I was sad because of my grandmother. And that's all she wrote.
He phoned his friend Buzz and said, I'd like to take Beverly out. Is this something, going forward? And he said, no, you can date Beverly. So that's how we got our first date.
I got permission.
I'm not going to be as corny as to say, oh, we never fight. Nobody knows that. That's stupid. But I must say that he's on my mind all the time.
I got to travel with him often on my spring break. I'd meet him in some exciting country and stay with him and meet customers and go in 10, 12 different countries over our married life.
Eat with her hands.
Do you want to explain that?
No, I want you to explain it.
Well, that's not helping.
You're not in charge, remember?
We took a sunfish out, started sailing the sunfish and all. And he said, let me do it. I said, all right, here's the line. Just keep it going, keep it tight. He kept it tight all right. He knocked me right over, right off the boat.
Into the water with a 5-foot barracuda.
Yeah. So I went overboard, and I was underwater, and I saw this fish like this. And I popped up, and I said, honey, there's a fish down here. It's about this big. And he said, all right, very quietly, you come up here. And then he put me back on top of the boat. I said, okay, I guess I'm not going swimming today.
You make a commitment.
And then your lives get so entwined as the years go by. I mean, 68 years is a long time. Anyway, and then you have kids, and we had 4 children, one of whom died, and then we have 11 grandchildren and 9 great-grandchildren.
We had an agreement that we'd never go to bed mad or angry, and we talked it out. If something was bothering either one of us, we'd bring it up and talk it over until we resolved it.
Yep. And it could be at 4 a.m.
Respecting each other is what holds us together. Socialization with our friends and enjoying one another's friends, and activities. He taught me to sail, and I camped all my life with my parents, and so did Mike with his family. So camping and fishing on lakes and fly fishing in rivers, the same activities help you maintain a very healthy relationship.